In the late 1980s, the mature film industry was in full swing, and a fresh-faced blonde named Jamie Summers quickly became one of its brightest stars. Born Denise Stafford on May 8, 1968, in Los Angeles, Summers' journey into the entertainment world began at just 18. Very soon, 4 of her films had landed in the top 5 sales and rental charts thanks to her Brat series for Vivid Video. And Summers established herself as a force to be reckoned with, blending charisma and beauty in a way audiences couldn't ignore. Summers, hailing from Northridge, California, embodied the quintessential Valley Girl persona. Her entry into the film world was somewhat fortuitous, following the age-old who you know premise. A friend knew a friend of industry actress Karina Collins, and an introduction was made. Summers, hesitant at first, quickly found success in front of the camera. "I didn't start out wanting to be a star," Summers admitted, still slightly bashful about her career trajectory. It didn't take long for her to find her footing, though. A mere year after her debut, she'd already amassed an impressive filmography beyond the Brat series, including Twins, The Adulteress, The Ladies' Room, and many more. She also had a memorable pairing with Jeff Stryker in Coming Together. Her ability in front of the camera didn't go unnoticed by directors either. Paul Thomas, a frequent collaborator who directed most of her Brat films, began writing roles specifically for her. He remarked on Summers' unique ability to stay in the moment during shooting, a skill that separates the good from the great in the industry. "Most actresses change when you say action," Thomas said. "Not Jamie. She's incredibly natural, even in her performance scenes." Her natural approach to her work made Summers stand out in an industry dominated by over-the-top performances. She possessed an effortless appeal, never relying on cheap tricks to engage the viewer. For her, an on-screen performance wasn't laced with subtext. For her, the act was no big deal. Her guilt-free approach to on-screen intimacy, alongside her playful nature, kept her at the top of her game. Summers was also open about her personal life and relationships, both on and off the set. She even worked alongside her mother in bringing up Brat, a film that took advantage of the close relationship by casting her real-life mom as her character's mother. Summers stated that her family fully supported her career from the beginning. When it came to romantic relationships, though, Summers kept her boundaries firm. She wasn't interested in flashy, superficial suitors with money. "Don't talk to me with your 37 gold chains, Rolex, and flashy Porsche," she said bluntly in an interview during her fame. Summers drove a Pontiac Fiero and was perfectly content with that. Her preference for honesty and sincerity over material flashiness spoke to her grounded approach to both her work and her personal life. Despite her rapid success, Summers wasn't under any illusions about the fleeting nature of her chosen career. However, she also admitted to having fun while shooting, and would continue to do so while that remained the case. Beyond her on-screen work, Summers also dabbled in the world of magazines, appearing in all the top men's publications of the era. Summers also occasionally dipped her toes into more mainstream projects, including the horror film Terror Night in 1989 and the thriller Night Rhythms in 1992. By 1993, at the age of 25, Summers officially retired from acting. She had appeared in nearly 50 films by the time she left the industry. However, despite her prolific output, she would always be remembered for one role above all others: the Brat. Like many stars of her time, Summers quickly faded from public life after her retirement. There was no internet or social media for fans to keep tabs on her. From the information I could find, she reportedly settled down and started a family in Florida. Summers' legacy is a reminder of how mature film stars of the 80s helped shape the industry's most prolific era, turning it into a multi-million-dollar empire while leaving their own indelible marks on its history.